So this is a little clip-on work light from Wurkkos. Thanks for sending it over. 680 lumens. That's pretty good. Let's see what this thing is all about. Fancy inside the box. Okay. Read me. What do we need to read? Okay, this is like one of those clip-on camera size deals. It's metal and it feels nice and cold. On off on the side, got that button, just clips on. Let's read that thing. What did it actually say? Well, let's go somewhere dark and test this thing out. So not super dark, but let's brighten it up. This is just a general, this is a spotlight. I feel like I wanna clip this like on my watch so that I guess it lights up my hand, but not in the way that I want it. So this is clipped onto my chest. You can see how much brighter it's making my hand versus when it's off. So it's bringing quite a bit of light to the party, you know, and this stuff doesn't perfectly reflect on camera, but I think what we need to do is go down to the crawl space, which means I need different shoes. So we're having a look around in the attic with the lights. This is that spotlight mode. And then this is just the more general area. Spotlight's just giving us that much more light in a more focused pattern. And I'm really able to see a lot of what is going on up in here. That's really great. And this is just so lightweight. I just really wonder, like, how long is the battery gonna last? What do you think? Think it's gonna last long? But even just for, like, you know, looking around in my toolbox for things, digging around different parts, bits and bobs, you know, it really lights things up, and I can see what is going on here. I wonder, is it magnetic? Oh, yes it is. It is magnetic. So the magnet in here is not super strong. I wish it was stronger than that, but the thing is, funny little fun fact about this place is a lot of the framing of the doors and windows in this particular house are magnetic. So if I was working in the dark down, you know, at a floorboard level, and I needed to light something up on the other side of the door jamb, I could just magnet this on there and, you know, good to go. Also, I was kind of hoping that it would stick to my phone, but it is pretty lightweight. So if I put it on, you know, just the not spotlight mode, and I'm just walking around with my phone, you know, on a reflective surface, you can tell that I've got a light here. And if I'm right up front of the camera, you can tell that I have a light here. But just looking around the room, you can't really tell, but it really does give a bit of light to the room as you're looking around at stuff versus not having it. I think the straight on lighting isn't, you know, the best look. You know, we'd want something like this, you know, something to complement the image, really, more like a little spotlight. Oh, but look, it even like clips on to different things. You know, I've got to work in my electrical box, say, okay, I can clip it right on. I can see what is going on in here. Hey Siri, pause the big TV. So here's another use case that is really great. And, you know, with a thicker piece of metal like this electrical box cover, it really does stick on much better. But my one criticism of this is that I wish that the magnets in the clip were quite a bit stronger. Like, I'd pay an extra couple bucks for a stronger magnet. But just looking around the electrical box, you know, really easy to see what is going on. I really do like that quite a bit. And let's say we gotta, you know, dig around underneath the sink, looking at the plumbing, stick that onto, you know, the cabinet hardware. Just turn it in a little bit, well, depending on your cabinets, if you can get that. But look at this. I've got it just clipped on to the door so I can angle it where I need. and that's giving me a perfect amount of light to see what's going on underneath the sink. This is how much light I'd be working with if I didn't have it. So quite a bit better working conditions. That's great. I really like that little trick. Just, you know, right on the hinge for the door, and then you've got, you know, some direction in your light if you need it. So pretty cool. I mean, just generally as a flashlight, pretty good. You know, you never know what you'll find in the dark.
Hi, honey bun.
Hi, honey bun.
How you doing?
Good. Do you think this is light? Do you think it's bright?
It's very bright. I can see it through my eyeballs, even though they're closed, and it's still bright. Wow.
Really bright?
Yeah, that's bright.
What do you got there?
Some green juice.
Green juice. Oh, bananas. Yummy. Ooh, a LaCroix.
Crocs.
Yummy. What's
Cupcake
that?
in a cup. And some Tommy toes.
Tommy toes.
Yeah, I saw Tommy and I cut off his toes. And then I'm gonna eat them.
Demonetized. Well, all in all, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
What's this? What's this?
I can't see it. What is it?
A brown paper bag.
Oh, that was chicken wings and a cheesesteak.
At like 2 o'clock?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you'll still have dinner?
Maybe. Wait a second. It gets even brighter. I probably should have read the instructions.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's fantastic. I really like this. I'm going to use this all the time.